What?
This isn't on.
Well, we're live, so whatever.
Oh yeah, we are live.
This is so not on Let's Drone Out.
No.
Do we have anyone in the chat at all?
Where is the chat link then?
Pass.
They're in the chat for the call that's not going on. All right.
What the hell's happened?
Andrew. Where is the chat? New pop out chat.
Am I really drunk, or is this happening?
Both.
The only other thing I think could have happened is we might need to change the password on Let's Drone Out because of the WhatsApp leak. But all failing that, YouTube's just done a goof on us.
So we're broadcasting on whose channel right now?
Frank.
Does everyone know to go here?
Probably not.
Are we even live?
He posted it in the chat link in the other chat, and most people seem to have made it over here so far. So that's not bad going.
Where is the link? I don't know.
How comes you got a link? I didn't get a link.
Well, I just looked at my subscriptions and got Frank's page up and saw the live thingy and Mr. Frost.
What's happened?
Channel. There we go.
Can someone send me a link to the chat?
Andy RC, have you made the signs, Andy RC, to hold up?
Hello.
That's really
you.
I recognise that voice, Andy, because it's the voice I used to phone into work when I decided I wanted to take it to hello. I'm not very well.
Well, I don't have to do that because I work for myself.
Oh my God, you really are ill.
I told you I'm.
Just hold up signs saying fuck off and stuff like that.
I said you need a yes, no, I don't want that shot.
I can't make the podcast, can it?
I can't read any chat because I've got no link to any chat anywhere.
All right, I'll post the link.
Put it in the in our little thing.
Oh my God, he just keeps talking.
Well, that's what a podcast does generally, talk, or it's boring for viewers. So I'm just going to carry on talking, complete and utter. Not in there, that doesn't work for me.
Why doesn't it work for you?
Oh my God.
I need it in our chat, and then I can move it from my phone to my PC.
Says that we're live, but I can't see it on YouTube.
We are live, but I don't know where.
On Frank's channel.
Frank's channel, I think.
Oh, right.
Welcome to Let's Frank Out.
Frank you.
Sorry. That didn't work either. I just got Right, well, what's happened tonight, guys?
I don't know. I'm not a Google technician.
I reckon it's the whole Trump and the hoo-ha-hoo thing. I'm glad I bought that phone and now it's rendered useless.
Is it actually rendered useless?
Well, not at the moment. I've got 90 days and then it might be crap, or they might be doing it where the phones bought up to that point are all going to be okay, but after the point it's going to be shit. So anyway, that link's not working for me at all. It's just
I thought it was the fact that when the next upgrade comes, they're not getting it.
Well, I've been told it's Google are not doing anything on here, so if that's the case, I will have no Google stuff. So I have no Gmail, Maps, YouTube, Drive, Play Music, Play Movies, Duo, Photos, Docs, Google, Slides, or Sheets.
So
and no updates.
Be able to make phone calls, which is someone nobody does on phones anymore.
Exactly. I can't see the chat, so I can't read it out or anything. It just doesn't do anything. So if you're in chat, hello! Welcome to Let's Frank Out. And now we've lost Jack. This is all going swimmingly. I did bet on about 8:30, so maybe I'll win.
This is the worst ever in terms of times.
No,
Why does it say Let's Drone Out, join the call?
There's been worse. There was one that didn't it just skip all the way through or something?
Oh, only when you watched it back though, wasn't it?
No, when it was it was live. Oh, and we were. It was down most. I can't remember.
Oh, bloody hell. I feel bad for you, Andy. You're right. You're like sneezing and just got a cold or what? There's
Just-
2 minutes shaking hands at last weekend, wasn't it? Or the weekend before?
I thought that, you know, because I don't touch people for like ages, and then I touched a load of people in one go, and my immune system's not. It's like gone. No,
Well, you've
I'm okay.
You've learned your lesson about people now, haven't you?
It's just a cold. The problem is my job is my voice. You know.
How much money have we got in Patreon to buy him a hazmat suit for next mini air show?
What's a hazmat suit?
It's a
The
racist thing.
completely hazmat. It's hazardous material suit when they investigate like nuclear waste type things. You'll see them in these big suits, and there's completely covered, so no germs or air can come in, and then you can shake hands happily. Just get like decontamination showered down.
We should definitely just do that next time anyway. Just do it anyway, because that would be great.
Just put them in a dinosaur suit if you can't find one.
My parents say it's because I don't eat broccoli.
Oh dear.
Wow, you've got to over 30 and your parents are still telling you to eat your greens. I like it.
They still think I'm like 8 years old, which is fair enough because I'm living like I'm 8 years old, so I suppose I should expect it.
Right, should we try an intro of some sorts, Jack, or should we
where-
just not
where-
bother tonight?
Where are we? I don't even know where we
I
are.
don't know either.
I can't find a video of us.
I can't even link to the chat. I can't talk to anyone in the chat. I can't see the chat.
Well, I don't know why not, because I've got it. We're on Frank's channel. If you go to Frank's channel, you can see the video there and you can see the chat.
Yeah, but the problem is the people won't know Frank's channel, will they?
Yeah, but they got sent a link to it from the other chat.
Oh, okay.
So they know where to go.
Oh, I found
I'm
it.
telling it for you guys so you know where the chat is.
Right.
Broccoli
I have to flick over to the chat, and then I can't see anything. I can see someone saying that's what you get when you are a spy, Tony. What are they talking about?
Toe clear that link.
I'm not a spy.
Hello and welcome to another absolutely shit episode of Let's Drone Out, where we're not even on Let's Drone Out, we're on Let's Andrew/Frank Out. Tonight you are joined by Andrew/Frank. Not really. Andy
He's
RC.
just posting it from his work.
Hello.
My Little Tony.
Au revoir.
And Hurricane.
Hello.
I'm also Brighton to I Fly. But I don't know what the hell is up with that. I've cleared my cache. Too many redirects. It makes no sense. It's like,
oh, fuck's sake.
And we're not even a big enough YouTube channel to like contact YouTube to get anything done about it. And I think it's because YouTube are working on their new beta studio.
There's lots going on which they're breaking on sort of a daily basis and then fixing again. It'll probably just be fine in a day or two, and then not.
Yeah, oh man, got nobody super chat. Like, not even, there's probably going to be like 3 people watching this. We're going to have to get, old pirate over there to rip it from YouTube and upload it to Let's Drone Out.
There's 30 people watching.
It's good enough.
That's enough.
Shall we do the disclaimer?
Well,
I haven't.
I'm not going to be able to say much, so you probably don't need to.
I don't need the special NDRC clause. Any views expressed by any guests on this show, especially towards YouTube and the lovely benevolent masters Google, are personal and may not.
Frank to send you some lemsip.
Actually, lemsip doesn't work for me. Are they called Streffer? they work for me, but I've run out. I need to at the Tesco pharmacy shop.
Do you actually have Lemsip though, Andy? Because I noticed you're drinking your fake Coke, and last week you were eating a fake Mars bar. So what is the fake Lemsip called from your?
Oh no.
store?
When it comes to colds, I've got the full proper night nurse. I've got the. I mean, if the camera goes off, it's because this is going up my nose, and this is the Sudafed. This is when you're ill, man. You can't go Aldi when you're ill.
You can't go Aldi when you're ill.
You can.
That needs to be on a t-shirt.
How come you're not electrocuting yourself and all that weird shit?
Because it's just a cold. My neck's fine. I've just got a cold. That's it, you know. But I'm gutted because I've got like a free house. There's nobody in the house, so my plan was to like. I've got so much. Sorry, it's gonna sound horrible through the podcast. I got so much stuff that I was like, I could do like 5 videos a day, and now I'm like, great, now I can't talk properly. And that if I done a video.
You can't talk properly anyway. You're northern.
Well, I done a video yesterday when it was just started. I uploaded that today, and even then I could tell it was like coming on. So I'm like, great, I can't do anything.
I've got to say, the voiceover in that one sounded a little bit like you were working hard to pronounce every word. It sounded slightly different.
Well, that was because a lot of phlegm had to be cut out.
You want to do the phlegm cut where there's just
yeah, exactly.
That.
Well, exactly. Yeah, I'm like an amateur audio engineer, so if you listen carefully, you'll hear the cuts where I had to, you know when you've got a cold and like you breathe, but it's just all like a gargling sound. I had to cut a lot of that out. Yeah, I'm so gutted because I got so much good stuff, man.
Have you been given the new goggles yet?
What new goggles?
What?
Those Orca things.
Is it Orca or Okra or something?
Oh no!
Yeah. Have you seen any of that?
I don't think I'll be getting those because they're like a US thing, aren't they? And
I think they come from Croatia, don't they?
do they? Oh, maybe that. No,
I think they're a Croatia company. Trying to get in. They look quite nice.
I got some other goggles which I'm not allowed to talk about, but NJ saw them when I met him the other day. Pretty cool.
When can you talk about them?
I don't know.
Give us a clue. Are they Top Guy?
I can't because I just.
No, because he could be on.
I get in so much trouble
here and get in trouble. He's on night nurse, like that is he's just gonna give away stuff on night.
Hey, here's an interesting fact. Did you know that night nurse has got 18% alcohol in it? 18.
Fucking hell, give me some.
It's like a liqueur.
I saw then.
It's like a liqueur that cures your cold. You don't use it like that. It's full of paracetamol.
My recommendation for cold curing is spicy curry. That'll really clear you out nicely.
Oh, I already had one of them, but you can't taste it, can you? When you have a cold, it's pointless.
Also, you have a baby if you're pregnant.
Anyways, I was stop complaining and stop talking because it sounds awful.
I've got 2 junipers on my screen.
Frank hasn't enabled controls. Right, so
they're both frozen.
So for the observant of you, we've got Adam Juniper here. For any of you who didn't catch say hello, Adam.
He's frozen, mate.
He's
on both screens.
Jesus, man.
If you put your eyes really close, it's like you're looking at
I like the one where he's like serious and pointing. That's my thing.
This is so bad. I just got an email from
I hate my life.
from Frank's YouTube saying that he's live. Wait.
Should be called NDA Andy instead of Andy Elsie. That's very true. All I will say is there's some I'm excited about some really cool stuff that's coming.
So, do you want to know why YouTube's gone wrong?
Go on
Yes.
then.
Do you have
do
the
you,
answer
do you
then?
know now?
Has it got something to do with a child saying something on mic on a live episode?
Maybe. But yeah, I'm
Well, that's
building a
not the
wing.
answer.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
So I've
So you-
actually done something RC related.
Hang on, are you
Bloody
saying
hell.
YouTube went wrong because you built a wing for like 7 hours with Frank
Yeah.
and tried to
And
burn
I
your
think
finger?
I've made a little mistake with the battery.
Is that just to control the bloody FC? And then where's the battery? What controls the motor, Jack?
I think it's a bit small, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like the fact your flight controller, is that a specific thing? It's like when you put the angle in, is yours at like 22.5 degrees? It's very
No, it's just
very specialized.
not screwed in yet. That's all.
Well,
No,
it looks quite good.
why is the battery cable so long? Like Hobby King, what the hell? Look, it's like it is literally double the length of the battery. Like, why do they do that?
Well,
Like,
wouldn't it be perhaps for like if it's for like a wing or a plane, maybe the center of gravity that in mind rather than for a quad? Like I don't know, just thinking outside the box. I don't know. I remember seeing those red arrows, and they got those massive packs right at the front, and I was thinking that maybe, I don't know, because like they're ducted fans, maybe they'd have to have an extension cable to plug in to the. I don't know. I'm making.
man, you sound like absolute dog shit.
Do you want me to
No,
mute myself?
no,
Man? I'm
no,
so sorry.
no.
I wasn't.
I just feel sorry for you, man.
I didn't feel like I did.
I'm glad you're here. You're making an effort. It's good. Thank you.
I was like, honestly, like tonight was gonna be like party time. I went. Do you remember these guys from Mini Air Show? I was like,
That's Frank for you, isn't it?
I was like, I got a free house. Well, I couldn't drink alcohol because I'm struggling to drink. Then again, what's worse, the Aldi Coke or alcohol?
There's probably less sugar in the alcohol than the Coke.
No, it's zero. It's zero.
Then they replace it with something far worse.
I was in for a good night. I ordered in Coke and strippers.
You said you were going to save that joke for episode 200. We know we're going.
No one's going to watch this.
You've used your joke already.
We're done. Episode 200 is done.
Yeah. Well, I mean, episode 195. Do you know what I mean? It's like
what we're on now.
Yeah. So we got like 5 more episodes. I need to have a word with you.
Oh my God.
Rob Britton says, "Get your son in bed, Andy." I was in bed, but I'm just so dead. I just like this show so much. Like I literally don't talk to anybody other than like on a Thursday. So even when I'm like really ill,
dead on the toilet.
Yeah, I still just want to chat to you guys. Yeah,
you can do this show from bed. We can just see your head down there. You can
that would actually be
because
good. Can we have that on episode 200? You do it
because there'll just be a lump there. Little do people know that every time he's on Let's Drone Out, he has a massive erection.
Yeah, playing tense.
Yeah,
I wish.
Oh, Andy. Man, this is just totally done me. Like
after the last experience, it would take a hammer, I reckon. What am I saying? I've had way too much nightmares.
Oh my God!
I think we might actually have to.
Do you know, I haven't
the editor's
slept.
got to cut all of that.
I haven't slept for a day either. So as soon as this show's over, I'm sleeping for a day.
Oh dear! Oh dear!
If you're listening to this, just cut the whole of Andy RC.
What? Oh, I'm sorry,
No,
man.
I don't, because he made an effort.
Yeah.
I thank him for that.
If
I was ill like that, I'd just be
I swore.
No, I'm going to bed and staying there.
I'm just fed up
Trying
at
to get
long ago.
vaguely on topic. Who has done some RC related stuff? Now, Jack, you've been building a wing, and Andrew/Frank was building a flight test kit that you bought. Did these get finished? The last I saw, he tried to burn his finger off, and then decided he couldn't do any more.
He's done it. I can go and get it if you want me to.
Oh, it's still at your house because you had him hostage for 2 days, as far as I could tell.
Yeah, well, he missed his train. He was having so much good fun, and so yeah, he ended up staying here, and he finished it. So he just needs to bind. He needs to trim the antenna. It's like the little, remove some of the shroud because for some reason the ends come off it, and he's got 2 batteries here. The battery delivery showed up, and the motors are spinning the right way. He's just got to make a mix, bind, and that's it.
Is he doing this line of sight, or is he FPV in it?
It's a line of sight, man.
So we're going to have that this weekend on our travels.
I don't know whether that is going to happen. Like, we need to chat about that.
Well, I'm going no matter what because I've told MGFPV I'm going down there. So
why don't you explain your plan for what viewers we have here, Tony?
Tony wants
anybody can decide if they want to jump on the bandwagon with you.
The plan is just go out and fly and have fun with friends. I think we're going to go down and see MGFPV, who's been in the chat.
That's not what I've heard. I've heard you want to drive along the coast.
Yeah, and that.
And then fly in a beach. So if your motors don't get full of sand, hopefully you'll fail safe into the water.
Well, hopefully not.
And then camp, shit in a hole.
Yeah.
And roll around and stink, and then meet a really attractive girl at the end of it who's got a boyfriend. Whilst looking like you've been having sex with a bear and stink like you've been rolling in his shit.
And she will clearly be swept off her feet by this human mud creature.
Look, we're all
my hair
buddies here.
Looks like I sleep in a bush. I don't sleep in a bush.
Isn't it?
I sleep there.
Make a joke about sleeping in bushes.
I've been watching you, MGFPP, from the bushes. Don't isolate that, P. I swear to God.
We're just going to go down, travel along the coast, meet MGFPV, fly with her and Philip, her boyfriend. They're going to take us to some spots. We're going to have some fun. And then I hope we're going to carry on down. Where is Durdle Door? That's pretty near, isn't it?
Dorset.
Yeah, and that's pretty near. So hopefully we can go and do there and at AM. Maybe, I don't know. I'm so scared. Like, do we power loop?
That one was
Andy
RC.
Note from Durdle Door is it had loads of like no drone signs everywhere, but they're just advisory, I'm sure.
No drones if no one's what if no one's there early on a sunrise?
If no one's there to hear it. Does a drone make a noise?
Exactly.
Yeah, I would like you to see power. I'd like to see a power loop of the Durdle Door.
That'd be pretty.
That'd be quite nice.
That'd be good, wouldn't it? But I'm really bad at them, so I won't be doing that.
Just angle your camera lots.
I'm really not good at them. Someone needs to teach me how to do these.
All the more reason to try it over a massive bit of salt water you can't possibly get stuff back from.
Oh no. I can't even see the chat. I can't read anyone's name out. I'm sorry. Hello everyone.
Tom says Durdle Door is not flyable. Absolutely not. It's just down the road from me.
Or not even at 6 a.m. when the sun's coming up.
Explain yourself, Tom. If they snuck in there before anybody noticed, could they get in and out?
We can get there at 6 a.m. and fly.
Ninja SPVs.
Oh, I've just got a link.
Tone, I put a link to the chat.
Ah, got it. Thank you, mate. There you go. I can see it now, but I have to keep.
Diddy says, "I'm not licking anything at my age. It might be fatal."
Yeah, just look what happened to Andy RC. He licked a couple of people at MA5 and now he's ill.
Oh man, I am so salty about Google at the moment. I
So
am.
why?
I'm not feeling this show. I'd rather be on fire.
Why don't you set your hair on fire, and I'll give you a donation.
We've got 42 watchers now.
That's incredible. Thank you, everyone, for watching.
That's pretty cool.
My deepest sympathy.
We are
Considering
sorry
that
that it went wrong. We did have a lots to talk about, but it's just flustered us all, really, this whole thing going
What did we have to talk about?
weird.
I didn't know there was an actual plan. No one discussed that with me.
Shh, don't tell the people that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we had loads to talk about, but now
Well,
we've
I was
lost
gonna,
lost our vibe.
I was gonna mention like soon it's gonna be episode 200. I was gonna talk about my wing and how happy that's making me.
I've got loads to talk about. I can't bloody talk.
This whole show's just
Shall I
like,
talk about the solution to Jack saying he's going to give up when the registration comes in?
yes,
Is that a good subject to cover?
yes, that's quite
No, don't give them ideas.
No,
Yes.
it's a good idea. Okay, here's what's happening here. So, do you remember Jack did that flight at Mini Air Show, and I made fun of him because his battery was down to like 12 volts, and I'm saying that is a terrible battery. He says, "Yeah, I don't want to buy any new ones because I'm gonna give up when the registration comes in." And I just said to him, "No, you're not, because I'm just going to register for you. I know your details, I know your address. I can just pay the money, answer the questions, and you'll get your registration thing. So you might as well buy some new batteries." And it suddenly struck us that this is the solution. If your friends are saying, "I don't really want to be registered, I'm going to give up," just spend the £16.50, get them registered. They'll never get off the list again, so they might as well carry on.
that's a good idea.
Can I just say?
So annoyed.
Could I just say the reason that Jack's battery was sagging has nothing to do with the age, because I've got the GoPro footage.
Yeah, because I
he's-
don't sag and I'm getting on.
Yeah, but he's chasing EDFs that are going nearly like 100 mile per hour.
Exactly.
That's why he's down to 30.
We're all too fast for.
These were Jack's words, not mine. He blamed his battery age as opposed to the speed of the
Well,
jets. The jets
I
are
could
pretty
tell
quick.
you.
They are drone labs, and they are old as anything.
Well, I could tell you brand new batteries would do exactly the same on that rig.
Yeah.
Unless you go 6S.
I agree. Don't ask for anyone.
I think my quad would explode. It's only a KISS V2 setup. Don't I need to like add capacitors and have the wires really short and all that good stuff?
I think you're on KISS V2 and what ESCs? 24 or 32.
32s.
So
And-
on the 32, you just need to add 330, 35 volt caps on each ESC. And,
Yeah, exactly.
and then you can go 6S. But that's easy.
And
You need motors, obviously.
what do I do about my VTX?
Is your VTX powered for a VBAT? And it does what VTX are you using?
No back. It's a tramp.
Tramp goes up to 25 volt, doesn't it? Or am I wrong?
Don't know. I've got one lying around here somewhere. Hang on, let's find out.
I'll Google it.
No, that's fine. There's one right here.
No, because it's called the Tramp HV. HV surely stands for high volt, right?
2 to 6S. You're right.
There you go. You see, you'd almost think that I got like an RC channel or something.
6S, not convinced. Tried it on the thing today, and it didn't like it too much. Well, it did like it until I opened up the throttle, and then the motors decided to desync, and it did this super spinny thing and fell to the ground.
Yeah, the problem is that it is the product that you've got, because ta-da!
What? Uh-oh.
Same one on my desk. If that is your first experience of 6S, then that's a shame.
It wasn't proper 6S. I call it my ghetto 6S, where I just connect up two massive
Show them
batteries in series.
Show them the wire.
The
White link.
Should I show them the bad wire or the good wire that I used?
Both.
All right, hang on.
I know this sometimes is an audio podcast, but
Bear with.
oh, Bit loud there, Curry.
Sorry, everyone.
Pete, you might want to get rid of that. Thank you.
Please.
Sorry, was that my coughing? I thought I'd muted myself.
No, that's Curry. Crunchy crunch. It's
More
just eating a Kit Kat,
More
listeners.
crunchy cunt.
Oh, it's a delicious Kit Kat
So
crunchy.
this was my first wire, and I looked at that and said, actually, I've got a little bit light on the wire gauge there,
You
haven't I?
might as well have used a paperclip.
What are you doing?
So
Right?
that's my new wire. But I'll show
I
you.
looked up to you, man. I remember watching your videos. And you're
No,
like,
it's
he's
all
such a
fake.
great dad. He'll like fix anything. You know, he doesn't give up. Like most of the time, I'm just like,
Did somebody instruct you how to make that wire?
No, it's just a series connector.
Right. Give me a second because
And that's what it looked like. See? 2 3S batteries, little quad, 6S.
Get
okay,
in.
I got a question.
so that looks like a mini quad that's been really shrunken with what I can only describe as some sort of lipo tumor
Yes.
with
However,
wires.
it did tell me that there is no need to invest in like a, because this is essentially a 650 6S, and really this is like a 450 500 6S. But because it doesn't work if you open up the throttle, it tells me do not spend money on 6S lipos for this quad because it will just break them. And what's the point?
Who says that?
I do. Well,
Yeah.
my test equaled. I open up the throttle and it's like no, spinny, out of control and die.
Okay, I've got a question for you.
Go on then.
Did you alter the digital idle speed?
I didn't alter the digital idle speed, but this wasn't a situation where it was low throttle. This is a high throttle thing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. The digital idle was. Oh, did it happen? So it did it just on throttle? No flips or anything like that.
Yeah. So I flew around. So first I did a line of sight test, did a little fly around, did a couple of punches, then I did a really big punch, got to full throttle and went and died. So I did a fly around anyway, so I could go around sort of 50% throttle, 60% throttle, 70%. And then I started doing some high maneuvers when I was coming around, and then I was accelerating the harder way. And in one of those accelerations, motor desynced again and it fell down.
First of all, they've got the digital idle at 3.5%, which is way too low for notchy motors, because you know that these motors are notchy, right?
They're nice and tight. However,
Well, no, it's not nice. That's
Twig
not
like a
I like
tiger.
the feeling of that nice tight notchy motor.
Twig
No.
like a tiger.
Does anybody know why it's not good when there's notches between the motor
Oh, yeah.
when you
Got
turn it?
magnets.
It's because there's a gap between the magnets, and it's like an illusion. It makes it feel, oh, that's nice and tight. No, what it is that because the magnets are spaced further apart, you get a interruption with the magnetism. So that's actually quite bad, because if your digital idle is really low and you do like a spin, what can happen is the motor stops, but it can't start again because it's got that resistance there of the.
You got to overcome.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
so
but that's about going to zero throttle and going back up again, as opposed to high throttle.
yeah. I mean, I haven't flown this yet because I've been ill, but the 220 version of it had this death roll thing, and basically the ESCs couldn't. It was an ESC issue, and I suspect that with this as well, because they rate it. It's rated for 20 amp, right? But what they don't, but they say, oh, it'll take a 2 to 6S lipo. So is the 20 amp for 6S, or is it for 4S? Because if it's for 4S, then the 6 amp equivalent is the 6S equivalent is only rated 14 amp, and your 6S will be pushing 55 amp. So you're on the limit of for like pushing the ESCs into a desync. What's he doing?
Tony,
I want the chat back because I got disconnected. I can't see anything.
We give you the link,
How
Tony.
many
Is it
times
not
have we
working?
sent in the link now?
oh my god, it's
Every
like
time we get connected, it disappears. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is.
so you think the correct thing to do is mash on your keyboard
Yep.
like some sort of silverback gorilla.
Well,
Yeah.
look, at least he
Beating
didn't throw his
his
poo up
chest.
against the wall this time.
Yeah,
Not this
sorry.
time. But I've got a lovely sunset out here at the moment.
Oh my god.
Well, Andy, it'd be interesting to see how you do with this on 6S because it's a little bit lackluster on 4S, I found.
Oh
So it must be
yeah,
playing on
yeah.
something more.
It's gonna be totally gutless if you're looking at the KV. Because yeah, on 6S, its KV equivalent would be 3750 KV, which is about right for so like they're doing the like 6 at the 4S equivalent. So 2500 KV. I mean, if you think on like a 2-3 stator motor, it's fine, but on a 15 stator motor, it's like, yeah, it's going to be completely gutless. So there's so many things wrong though. The carbon's cut wrong. Have you got by any chance got an XJB 145?
No.
No, you haven't.
I haven't
Have you got
that.
any model, any other model close towards you? Like
This is the old Nebula. That wasn't made of carbon, was it?
that one's no good. You need like another. Have you got any other 2-inch, 3-inch, anything? Look at the direction of the weave and the carbon, right? Compared to it, right?
That is really weird.
Bend the arms on the Wizard and see how easy they bend. It's ridiculous.
They're quite bendy.
Try the other one.
Little
Be
2-inch.
Yeah.
Less bendy, but
Like,
not.
yeah, look at the
not unbelievable.
direction of the. They've cut the bottom body in the wrong. They've cut the carbon in the wrong direction. So I'm surprised after your desync that you even your arms even survived, because I'm worried breaking it just by bending it with my hands.
I was flying over long grass, and because I thought it was going to crash, I had made a point of doing the maneuvers that I was doing. When I was going full throttle, it was coming into a corner as opposed to like going up high and doing something where it might have smashed to pieces.
Yeah, because I saw Kebab had a desync, and I wondered. And I haven't flown this yet, so I thought, well, I'm gonna have to like do the review part first and then fly it, because you can't sort of have like a model in pieces and then do it like, well, I suppose you could, but
It makes a good thumbnail.
Well, yeah, but when you sort of explain it, there's just so much wrong with this though, man. I don't know where to start with it.
The camera's nice. It's
No, it's not.
Arrow.
No,
I like the Foxeer Arrow.
Well, do you like the fact that they have removed the ground so that you can't turn off the on-screen display that it comes with?
I need to interrupt everyone.
They didn't send you the thing, but you can plug the OSD in and change it.
Yeah, because everybody's got another model that's
I
got
did
the same
point out
camera.
that this was bad, but somebody suggested if you look at the OSD default, it's got nothing there, just the warnings. And somebody said perhaps they set it up so somebody Ishii said, "Oh look, this camera's putting the OSD on. Let's turn everything on the Betaflight OSD off."
Yeah, but it's running
that way.
No, it's running off the 5-volt regulator, so it says 5 volts all the time.
Oh, that's a very good point. Yeah,
Go
but
on,
that's
Tone.
okay. It's like, what's my battery voltage?
Oh,
Tony,
just
go.
look at the chat. It's funny. Like Pyrozek Blue or something said, I thought Andy wasn't going to talk. Laugh out loud. Damn
trying
business. I
not
want to
to.
repeat
I said,
later.
this is
I
Andy.
know
not
you can't
talking.
shut him
Normally,
up. This is
goes on.
Andy not talking. But I love it, Andy. You carry on.
I'm sorry, man. It's gonna.
If it weren't for you, this show
the night nurse is cutting in, I think, if people are saying. I love it. You keep going, mate.
It must sound awful though. I'm just
No,
like,
no, you'll be all right.
for like when it goes on iTunes and stuff. Oh.
Yeah.
I
It'll
think you
be
should do a review like
fine.
that. It's like, hi, I'm Andy RC. Welcome to my channel.
Well, that's what I did yesterday, but I just cut all those bits out.
No, keep that in. We'll have the
Then-
sickness edition.
No, I just, yeah. I'm
If
just,
you want to join my Patreon, I've run out of night nurse. Thanks very much.
I've got, I am running out.
said some.
I am running out. I've got half a bottle. No, because people are saying, is Andy RC ill? I didn't think you mentioned it. Or who said that? Someone, blue flyer. Is Andy ill? He hasn't mentioned it at all. You see what I
Night
mean?
nurse on the rocks there from Aries.
You do understand that when a man has got a cold, it's 10 times worse.
Oh, it's man flu.
It's like you're on your deathbed, you know.
Man flu. Such a lovely sunset I'm looking out at the moment. Has anyone else got a lovely sunset?
I can see my neighbour's TV.
Ask them to put it on Last of the Summer Wine. There might be a sunset on there.
So shall we say
they're watching.
say what else is wrong with this thing?
Oh, well, go on, man.
Because I might look for it.
Can't be any worse than the show.
This shows, like, I just don't even care about
I
it.
actually despair.
I don't.
Actually, like, I'm sure people are just watching it because it's like a car crash. There's just bits flying everywhere.
All right.
That is a bottom joke.
The main points I had about Andy is, like, first off, they didn't really leave you enough space to put your receiver in it.
Yeah.
They also...
Well, mine's yet to have a receiver, and it's just got a servo wire dangling out of the back with nowhere to put a receiver.
Yeah,
I think kebab sellotape like to the underneath, I think.
Here's what I did. I moved my XT30 round to the side so I could use that mid space at the back. Also, the battery straps are threaded into the frame, and it makes the actual frame for putting a battery, they're too thin to fit a battery in.
Correct.
And the strap is too small. So to put any decent sized battery in there, you need to replace it like I've done. What else we got? We've got the Office OSD problem. That was an issue.
The flips of death.
Yeah, the flips of death. It's a shame about that. I quite like this lighty up thing, but unless you're flying in pitch black, you can't see it.
That's another complaint of mine, because the whole point of these things as well is for them to be light, but like to be HD. So they could have done away with all of this LED board crap, which you can't see because there's like two lights there that are just so bright that you can't see these anyways.
To take a picture of this in the dark, what I had to do is, like, here's the light, and then I had to
put your finger over it.
You can't see
Also, right, I genuinely think that they designed this for the buzzer and LED board to be recessed because there's a hole for it, but the buzzer doesn't quite line up, so they've had to put it on some standoffs. Can you see? So I think the original idea was for the buzzer to sit in that hole, and then you'd have enough room for your receiver to go over the top.
Oh, I've got you. It looks like the buzzer actually would fit through there, but
mine doesn't.
It is on standoffs, as you say, so it's raised up.
Mine doesn't. Yeah, and then I think you'd have also. You know how you mentioned that you've moved the XT30 to the side.
Yeah.
Did you actually fly it with it coming out the back?
No.
Because what happens is
what happened was
that that you
oh
get.
My God, Tony's teaching him how to talk properly.
You get stupid noise coming from the system because it's going straight underneath the VTX. So if you actually leave it in that position, you'll get a load of video noise.
It's certainly got plenty of problems. Hey, I don't want to bias your review or anything. I'll be putting maybe tomorrow my 6S flight up just to show how it falls out of the sky.
Yeah. yeah, it'd be I wonder if that connector thing that you've made up is creating any kind of resistance, but that should make it better, not worse, really, shouldn't it?
Yeah, no, this is fine. This is a super cable. What I do love about these series connectors, if you've ever plugged these in 6S, is you get a nice
Lovely cracking noise.
and you can see like a spark through. It's worse on my skateboard I've got. When I plug that in, you can actually see like little lightning strikes in the
Not really good for the quad.
No, but you know, it's always good. I was fully expecting it to burst into flames. I was slightly disappointed that it didn't happen, but
On
you know,
my
there's
X
next
class,
time.
the 8S one, we've got anti-spark because you can get the 90C anti-spark.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of them have this little separate single like voltage cable that they connect first before they do the main.
Oh, these ones
Positive
I've got
connector.
are just anti-spark. Just plug them in and they just don't do anything. Really quite good.
That's less exciting. It doesn't make you jump as
It's
much.
less exciting, but it's good on the components.
I always was tempted to leave on the wash before use sticker on a buzzer, so that when Tony reads it, he goes, "Oh, I've already had a shower today."
Mine's still on.
Stick it in the wash.
Can you see it's still
Yeah.
on?
But I know for a fact that he doesn't read it and probably wouldn't take it off, and he would then lose his quad because he couldn't hear his buzzer.
I've got no buzzers on any quads. No, tell a lie. I've got one buzzer on one quad out of my
Is that because I built that one?
25. Nope, it wasn't.
Get more buzzers. Don't lose quads.
I know. I'm going coast flying this weekend, so
So
You'll know where it is.
Do you want to see
Okay.
my? Do you want to see
it's
my?
not going
series?
in the sea. Nothing's going in the sea, Jack. You're so negative. Everything's going to be great.
It's got a T in it, you know, nothing.
I'm gonna X-class Durdle door. How about that?
We'll look for you on the BBC News report.
Yeah.
Terrorists picked up at local seaside site.
See, I don't know whether I should say this, but like, I was on Brighton Pier today, and a drone just
I thought you were working.
blasted past. I was.
I see. What kind of drone was it though, Jack? Was it a
Mavic shit.
So it wasn't an FPV proper. I know how to fly drone.
Nah.
Just a.
And then like stopped, had a look at the old spinny thing of death on the end of the pier, and then carried on going like a crab sideways.
Yeah. People just don't get it, do they? I think they just buy them and just do whatever they want. They just don't care. Have you seen the new DJI update they're doing on all their new Mavics?
I don't think it's an update. I think
it's from now, isn't it?
Going forward on new models.
Yeah. So they're going to have what is it, Andy? You can tell. You tell people.
I don't know much about it actually. It just came up on my newsfeed, but they're having a some kind of aircraft avoidance technology, and that's all I know about it.
Yeah, so it talks to the aircraft, and the aircraft talks to DJI.
Maybe what's that that glider technology called that they have? Is it FLAM? Or am I just
the one that
Flan
TBS
is
was
pronounced
sticking on some of
flan.
their stuff for a while?
I like a good flan without the fruit.
Yeah.
By the way,
surely that's the vegan part.
Completely off topic.
I don't like that bit.
Curry Kitten, this is my series connector. NJ helped me to make mine, and it weighs.
That's good because it's small.
It weighs like 1.5 grams.
Yeah, but I didn't have heat shrink that would go around that, so I just I use actual wire. Sorry.
That's electrical tape.
Oh, that's just like you. That's the pikey version in that case. In which case, I like mine better.
Members of the travelling community.
Swearing, that might be.
Members of the travelling community.
Doesn't matter. We're on Frank's channel. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Frank
we can swear and everything.
Oh God.
It's get Frank banned. No, I'm only kidding.
Right, are we going to sort this out by next week? What actually
It's
went
not my
wrong?
fault, man. He always blames me.
Right, when did I blame you in that sentence?
Don't.
I thought it
Oh,
was.
I was actually mildly relieved that he didn't start phoning me like, "What are you doing? What's happening?"
I'm too drunk to care.
It's probably Jack unplugged something from his mixer because whenever something's set up,
Yeah.
he'll play around with it and
The
it's like it's
mixer's
not working.
still here, mate, with
Oh
the
man, get rid of it.
inch of dust.
Just take it out, unplug everything.
What are they watching? It looks like. Sorry.
Dave
Massive-
Story in the chat is like, where is Frank? It's his
Welcome to
channel.
Let's Drone Out, where we lose interest in our very own podcast and start watching the neighbour's TV out the window.
And the sunset.
I'm just so deflated. I'm so
I know, it's
pissed
so
off,
annoying
like-
when it don't go on the right
Do you know-
channel and stuff.
yeah, do you know what I mean? I don't ask for much. Do you know what I mean? Like once a week, Google. That's all that's all I've done for
Look, at least we've got the workaround.
195 episodes.
We'll rip
with
this
you,
and then you
pretty much
and
all
upload it
that
to LDO.
way.
After 195, then you decide to just fuck me in the arse.
I know.
Leave that in there if you want. Just
I don't think we're allowed to
royally,
leave that in
without lube, just they
No,
got
okay.
right in there. Do you know what I mean? Like we can't have anything special. I mean, like what are they going to do? Like piss gasoline through my bloody letterbox on episode 200?
there.
I
I
like, just light it up. Like they
What are
can't
we
just
gonna do?
make
for
it any
200?
worse.
Should we make
I don't know,
it
like, because
spectacular?
Google just do whatever the hell they want. Like,
Should we like all do it from Brighton Beach or something like that, all in one place? Are we going to try to all get together and do it as one?
I could rent a spot at Space if you want. and we could
Where?
do-
How many weeks into the future is the 200th?
Well, see if you can do a calculation.
I
Tony.
Oh
can't.
my
I've had
God.
too many beers.
Oh my God.
6
carry the one.
5. I don't know.
If we're on episode
The pub's in 3.
195,
Yeah,
And
tell me the
today's
exact date then.
and today's letter is the letter T for Tony is a twat
Tell me
who
the
can't
date.
count.
Right, let's see if he can do it. Go.
I'm having a seizure.
Yeah.
That's an aneurysm. That's
You
it. Not
can't
seizure.
bloody tell me.
Aneurysm.
Come
That's it.
on. What's the date then? Look, oh, here it comes. Oh, I'm going to use Google Calendar.
Well, I don't know the date, but you know.
I hate Google, but I use Google Calendar.
I'm not. I'm using Apple. All right.
Oh,
I'm not using a cheap rip-off
Yes,
banned by
Southwest Kitty, I am.
Donald Trump phone. We just buy half of Ireland and don't pay any tax.
Is there much non-vegan stuff in alcohol then? I'm confused by that.
Yeah, it's quite. A
He
bit.
drinks red wine, and that's all made of fish blood
Not
or
all
something,
of
isn't
it.
it?
That's complete and utter bullshit.
Tone, have
I
you
would thought
tried-
it was made of grapes, but what do I know?
Have you tried that new vegan Subway one?
No, I haven't tried that yet.
Seen it advertised everywhere, man.
Yeah, I keep seeing it advertised. I don't generally buy anything from shops like that, but
Oh, because
right.
because they also sell the meat. Yeah, but
Well, I don't know. It's just not because of that. Just because
oh, the health. What?
Still talking.
I don't know.
Can we get back onto the subject of
Well, I
why?
want to know when the
20th of June.
Well, thank you very much, Jack. I'm on holiday.
What's 20th of June?
You're always on holiday, Tony.
I just booked another one.
Where are you going now?
I'm going back to the future.
Great Scott, this is heavy.
Can we get back on the subject on reasons why Jack's this whole £16.50 registration thing doesn't make any sense? So 45 hobbies that you have to pay
No
to
creation.
to be able to do.
Okay, go.
There's a list. If you want to be like fishing, for example, if you want to have a fishing license just to go fishing, normal fishing,
Not in the sea.
£12 a year.
Not in the sea. That's only coarse fishing.
Yeah, but at least you get something out of it. You know what I mean? You get a fish. What do we get?
They
Rob,
don't just send you a
that's what
fish
we
through the
get.
post when you ask for a fishing license. You have to go
What?
catch it.
What? No, that's not what I'm getting at. What do you get out of the hobby? Maybe a distraction from.
No, it's a
the-
tax on fun.
You
It's
get
a
to climb
fun
trees.
tax.
Here he goes. His tax on fun fucking thing.
Jack,
Well-
do you have a ham license?
No.
You need one, you twat.
Because an amateur radio license costs 15 quid. And that's a hobby as well. All I'm saying is
They're
that
watching Family Guy.
all I'm
Sorry.
all I'm saying is there are other hobbies. I think it's stupid that we gotta pay. But all I'm saying is that if it's something you enjoy, then fucking pay it.
Yes.
What's with the cussing? What is with the cussing?
Because I got a free house. Let's see how many swear
Yeah,
words.
go on.
Oh my god.
Because Pete
No.
will have to edit this and he'll get
Yeah, it will just piss him off. Like he doesn't get paid enough as it is.
I won't. Sorry for
Aside
swearing.
from signing Jack up for the drone license, what I might do, because he seems to get so upset about it, is sign him up for some other stuff. So I think if I ask for a shotgun license, the police will have to come around his house and investigate where he's
Yes.
going to keep his
Oh,
shotgun.
don't do that.
Oh my god.
Hey, check this out though,
That'd
right?
be like kicked out of his house and
if you-
picking me up. Can I
if
stay yours?
If you want to fish for salmon and trout, is £27 a year. But right,
What?
yeah, the 20. That's
Salmon. You
that-
can buy that from the supermarket.
that's an 8 day. That's for 8 days, and also a course rod, £12. That's for 8 days. 12 months is £30. Get this right. If you're over 65, for some reason, it's like more. It's like 54 quid or something like that.
I don't
What?
get into salmon fishing. Is the sport of the rich. There's rivers in Scotland you'd pay like £1,000 for a day's fishing for fishing for salmon.
See
Why
what-
do you
on top of
pay
the lot.
more if you're old?
I don't know. Perhaps you have less control over your rod when you're old.
Well,
I think I've got it the wrong way.
that is somewhat true, Andy.
I think I've got it the wrong way around. I think
Have
it's
you been
cheaper.
snorting at night,
you-
nurse?
Hang on
Do
a
you
sec.
go
Hang
to
on
the
a sec.
toilet more often when you're
No,
Surely over
I-
65s is a concession.
I got it wrong. It's £82 if you're under 65 and £54 if you're over 65 or disabled.
See, I was going to suggest that the over 65s have got more chance of falling in the water,
right, though.
and the rescue services having to spend more money getting them. Hence, they're giving them an extra payment there.
No, I got it the wrong way around. Sorry. But the point still stands. People pay for their hobbies, and you know, you could have a go at me for saying, oh, you know, you just.
It's times like this, right, where I have an out of body experience and I go, what is this show?
That must be nice for you.
You know, like, this is what I've decided to do with my life. I don't give about.
Have you been taking some of Tony's them mushrooms that he finds in the woods?
I haven't found any mushrooms.
What? DMT or whatever it's iOS.
No, but
iOS,
like the ham. No offense to the
It's
ham
the
license.
figures. They're standing behind me. Sorry.
No offense to the ham license people, but they do realise
Halo
that
360's got a ham license before you say anything that you regret.
Lee. No, but I'll shut my mouth. No, you know, like they can broadcast stuff free on the internet, right?
What, like now?
Like we're
Yeah, like
Yeah, if they just want to, you know,
I just want to fuck people.
talk bollocks to other people.
Turns out though, Jack, they do make it quite difficult, it seems, for you to do that.
Well, it's been all right up until now. Actually, we've had a couple of episodes, haven't we, gone wrong? But
LDO episode 196 available on Ham.
but we may be coming to you next week from Frank's channel. We're not sure yet.
Wasn't this originally done from Jack's channel like ages ago? Originally,
I think
I
it
remember.
was. It was
Yeah.
the first
So
time
you
we
can't
did do it.
complain. You set precedent about this.
We should have done it from my channel and just watched the hate flood in.
That's bubble wrap. It's not rolls of.
That is to
Bell.
wrap what
Tony in.
What
and
do we wrap
throw
in?
him off Beachy Head if he
What-
wants to fly on the coast so much.
Are you coming this weekend, or are you just going to be one of your moody, I can't do anything bullshit? I'll just go on my own, man. I'm going to do it on my own. I don't need you. Fuck you. You ain't even coming no more. That's it. You're out. You ain't coming.
I'm uninvited.
No, you're done.
Where you
You're so
going?
miserable. You ain't coming.
Cornwall, you going?
I'm going. I'm going on my own.
It's not like an 8-hour drive.
It did start out about, we're probably going to Shoreham, and then Tony's like, let's just keep driving to Cornwall until we fall off the
mate.
end
It's
of the
bank
world.
holiday. Otherwise, you're just sitting doors all bored and.
Like you
in
did
bank
last
holiday,
week.
You sit in the traffic thinking, I wish I never drove anywhere on a bank holiday weekend. This was
No,
a mistake.
mate. It's going to be down the coast. It's going to be all good.
He doesn't.
You're not coming anymore.
Fine. I fine if you're banning me.
Yeah.
Frank is
putting Twitter stuff. What's going on? Something's happening in Twitter.
Oh man,
Robinson
Hangouts
won.
on air is down, so we're postponing this episode of Repair Radio. Tune in the same time next week. Wow, I fix it. Even I fix it.
So Hangouts is down generally. We're not just being picked on.
No.
So why is this
Why
working?
is it all right on Frank's then?
Oh, it's probably like selective or whatever server or whatever server you're on. It's
If I get that far bloods, I will come and see you, and we will go flying on the beach, mate. Lots of people using Hangouts on air have given up today. It's the Trump Oahu thing, I tell you.
It's not. Oh my God.
Oahu.
Honestly, man, Tony and Bono, they've got one thing in common. It only takes them to change a light bulb. They just hold the light bulb in, and the world spins around them and tightens the bulb in.
How we need to travel. All you need is a helicopter to go up like that. The world.
Tony's like,
you go back down and you land in Florida.
If we, if the Earth's spinning at 2,000 miles an hour,
1,000.
You should be able to. Oh, whatever, you flat Earth mother.
It's 1,000, and you told me from day one that I have to be a flat earther, and I'm just going to admit on air now that I'm not, and I believe in the ball theory.
That just made it worse. I think.
I know.
Most people stand behind that terrible theory.
Oh dear.
What I find amazing is I don't think about the speed, but
I think about the vastness of the universe.
Every
is flat.
Every second, like we all think that we're just like sat in the same place, but every second that goes by, you've moved 18 miles.
Yep, man.
It's crazy.
When I flew to Florida, it took 8 hours to get there. No, 9 hours to get there, and 8 hours to get back.
Well, that's the wind, though. That's not.
Shush.
That's not the Earth spinning.
Yeah.
And my spirit level didn't even move. And Australia's not even a real place.
It's not. It's all fake.
Right. Thank you. You've been listening to Let's Drone Out. You've been joined by Andrew/Frank in the chat. Nice one, Frank. Andy RC.
Good evening, everyone.
My little Tony.
Au revoir.
Everyone's favourite curry kitten.
Goodbye.
And I've been Bright Till I Fly, and you've been listening to Let's Drone Out. I might even set up something on my channel so we can hang out and talk about what the hell we're doing.
What are they watching?
Or Discord. Huh?
What are they watching on the neighbour's TV now?
Still Family Guy.
No, some bird with like red hair or something.
Can I just say as well before we go off air?
We are sorry.
If you look at the views that the show gets after it's aired. You know, they're
We're
great.
gonna miss out loads.
Oh,
and
no,
that's
you're not.
great.
That's what I'm saying. All you need to do is upload this to the channel. Yeah.
Can
and then
you
they-
do that?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Anyone. Can do it.
Thanks. Will you do it like how you trim the end of the other episode?
The
Sorry,
only thing you won't get is the live chat unless you've got a way of ripping that as well.
it's just a little bit sick in my mouth there. I swallowed it. It's fine. No, I don't know.
I told you when you swallowed it, you say thank you, Daddy, afterwards.
Thank you, Daddy.
I swear to God, Peter, please cut that out.
Thanks everyone for joining us. We appreciate
Thank you.
Love you all. Thanks for following us. Thanks for watching. We love you, Patreons, and all that schmalarkey.
Thank
Andy
you,
Slash
Patreon.
Frank needs to press the stop button. Does he
Oh
not?
yeah, Frank, press stop whenever you want. Because yeah. Thank you, everyone.
You know-
Hopefully, we'll be back.
I don't think he's watching.
I was gonna say, is he like on a
Hey,
train?
in the chat. What's
I
up?
don't blame him.
Is he
We,
like on a
have to
train
stay
or
here.
This is such a bad episode.
Oh man.
Cut it down, Jack. Before
If you
we
paid
cut
for
each
this
other.
on Patreon and you want your money back, email thetonestar@gmail 555.com.
I will gladly send you it. It wasn't our fault, man. It was Google.
Hey man, yeah, we got an episode out. Really took the fucking wind out of my
I know,
sails.
same here.
I
felt-
really
Blamed Google